Welcome to our popular culture interview. And our guest today is Magnus. Who are you?
Don't you know? Um,
He,
my name is Magnus. I am your English teacher.
yes. So we have a few questions about popular culture.
Okay.
And the first one is, what's popular culture for you?
Ooh, who? Uh, that is not an altogether easy question to answer, but um, I suppose popular culture is something that mainly attracts young people and that reaches a wide audience. And I suppose it has. Sometimes people feel that it's not necessarily of high quality. Um, but it can be as well. So I suppose music, movies,
TV shows,
TV
maybe?
shows. Yeah, why not?
And what are you more interested in? Popular culture or high culture?
Oh, mm,
Are you more like an opera guy or more like
uh,
a TV
I've been to
show?
the opera. I didn't really like it. Well,
No?
opera was okay. Ballet was not my thing.
No?
Try that one. I think there's a danger when you talk about high culture. I think there's always a risk of it sounding like it's very sort of just for snobs or that is for some sort of elite or something. And I think culture, if it sort of reaches you, or if it has an impact on you, or if it or entertains you or whatever, then yeah. Sorry about that. That was my agent who called about my royalties, and apparently we have to negotiate. What was I talking about? Yeah, if it or it could be entertainment. That's probably the main purpose of pop culture is to entertain. Um, and
So you're more interested in culture. You don't really care if it's popular culture or high culture.
you know, the it's difficult to define what's what. Some people, I mean, some things do stick. For instance, some literature, some writers, authors that are popular over time, and I suppose that makes them part of the high culture in some way. But on the other hand, that could go for pop culture as well, like music, pop music 40 years ago is still popular today. So
True.
um,
So we don't
I,
really
I
have an answer for that one.
no, not really. I think
It's kind of a big question.
I go for things that interest me, things that I like, and uh,
I mean, that's what you should do. So.
yeah, I'm not too fond of the distinction between pop culture and sort of high culture.
All right, are you ready for the next question?
Mm. It can be good and bad in both.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
In what ways are you using popular culture in your own development?
In my own development, well, I don't know if I actually still develop or not, but I do. I don't watch an awful lot of TV, and I don't see an awful lot of films either. I listen to a lot of music, um, and
The latest hits or
yeah, sometimes
Justin Bieber?
uh, well, Justin Bieber is not one of my personal favorites, but I do sort of browse.
Coldplay?
I do sort of browse new music, and
Okay.
sometimes I find stuff that I like and I add it. Yeah, so I wouldn't know if it develops me as such, but I enjoy it at least, and that I think is the main purpose of pop culture to be entertained, basically. Um, and I do consume some TV series and films as well.
All right.
And maybe sometimes I learn stuff. I don't know. Maybe.
What do you think about using popular culture in education? Is that good or bad? What do you have special thoughts?
Good. I don't see why not. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, you can if you can include it in what you're doing in a particular subject.
Yeah, why not?
Um, I mean, if it, just because it's popular doesn't mean that it has to be bad or anything. I mean, you can have stuff as a basis of discussion or whatever. So yeah,
Okay.
go for that.
And do you think Sweden uses a lot of popular culture compared to the rest of the world?
Oh, I have no idea, but I would guess yes. I would think
Why?
so. Well, I think people are interested, and I think that there is there is a great supply, and people have access to it more or less all the time. So yeah, I think so.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.